They bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Kispert, Henderson out there with Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the 2.
This was a skill Henderson had before entering the league, that ability to make a quality pass.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Floyd. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
At the line for one.
Here's Jay, defended by Henderson. Knocked away. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Jay. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Driving to the basket. And that one drops.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Carrington. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Carrington's got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Here's Floyd. He played a great game against Charlotte. Henderson outside. Down low. Here's Kispert.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Carrington. And another basket for Washington.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Hero, he's checked in for Kispert. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Sarr. Henderson, the pass to Sarr, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wizards leading by 8. Hero with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Henderson. From the stripe. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Jay, defended by Henderson. A leaner. He takes it in. It's tipped. Pass to Floyd. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Floyd's got 8.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. To the left wing. Pass to Jay. Shot clock at 6. Turnaround Jay. And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Hero, the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Hero outside. There's the triple. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Wizards leading by 6. Pass to Sarr. Henderson outside. 4-3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Confident shot there by Henderson. The staff continues to work hard with Scoot on the J.
To the middle. And Hero grabs the board. Washington has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Takes the 3. Mexico City with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 9.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for Washington, Tyler Hero is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's George, then it's Williams, and it's Carrington in at the small forward position. Washington leading by 5. Poole outside. Pass to Carrington. Oh, swiped away. Inside with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
They set the screen. Poole, the pass to Hero. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, it's one thing to stay balanced, but you really have to stay concentrated. That's a tough bucket by Tyler Hero.
Kispert's checked in for Poole. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. This game against Mexico City here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Despite playing in different conferences, it's been a contentious rivalry. These teams share plenty of history.
And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Williams with the screen. Hero for 3. Drains the triple. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
Drive. Oh! Wow! With authority!
And look at everybody. That's got this place going.
Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
George for 3. He got a piece of it. Pass to Jay. Brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Carrington. Knocks down the triple. Carrington's got 10 points in the game.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Here's Jay. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Wizards making a switch here.
Substitution for the Wizards. Floyd. Scoot Henderson.
It's stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. The pull-up. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Now just a 1-point Wizard lead.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Pass to Floyd. Now here's Kispert. Henderson scanning the floor. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets it to go. He's got 10.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Right through the D for the layup.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
For Washington, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot lot of trays.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Washington making a change here. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Hero outside. Up top, Henderson. He's got 7. Back to Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Ooh, ripped away. In transition. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
And so Hero will bring it up for Washington. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And that one, good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Floyd, pass to Hero. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Mexico City has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. A minute 4 left to play in the first half of basketball. Jay drills it from deep. Now it's a 3-point Mexico City lead.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Here's Floyd. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. To the inside. Got a hand on it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Shot's good by Henderson.
For a young guard like Scoot Henderson, you want him to continue to take threes and get more comfortable with that line.
Here's Jay. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. 12 points for him. Here's Sarr. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mexico City ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for Mexico City.
Their work on the glass.
Appreciate you joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Jay. it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr. Kispert is out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Floyd in at the 4 spot. Mexico City leading by 5. And for Mexico City, the double clutch. And it's good on the lay-in.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Kispert outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Pass to Floyd. Back to Henderson. Mexico City with a rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Jay. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. And it's a 10-point Mexico City lead.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Moving it up for the finish, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Carrington. He's got 10. Henderson, the pass to Floyd. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Jay. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now Henderson. From deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Jay. Right over the D. Jay's got 9 points here in the second half.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They set the pick. Out to the right wing. From deep, Sarr. He can't get that one to fall.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Jay. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Here's Sarr. 6 points for him. Kispert's shot is good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Jay. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jay's got 11 here in the quarter alone. The Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Kispert. Here's Floyd. He's got 16. Fades and shoots. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Wizards making a switch here. Hero's checked in. Pass to Sarr. Henderson with it. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And don't forget about Henderson and the physical nature of his play. He welcomes getting hit when he's trying to score.
Henderson hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Mexico City leading by 11. Here's Jay. 30 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the upcoming schedule for Mexico City. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Back to Henderson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And a tip of the cap to Henderson there for being able to adjust his shot while being fouled.
George, he's checked in for Washington. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A minute 20 left in the third. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Out left to the wing. Back to Hero. Pass to Henderson. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That time seeing some determination from Scoot. So much drive.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the Wizards making a change here. Williams is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Mexico City leading by 8. And a nice finish on the layup. 20 points for him.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Wizards have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Up top, George shoots. The shot no good. Mexico City has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Here's Carrington. 10 points for him. Here's Williams. It's deflected. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. They need this. And it's laid in by Henderson. Henderson's got 22 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Wizards. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got George, Henderson out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Williams in at the 5. The open shot, Henderson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Henderson's got 14 points here in the second half. Mexico City leading by 11. Here's Jay, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
George finds Henderson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in. And right now, I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Yep, that one goes.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
George outside. Hero for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. For 3, George. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Jay. Shot blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Sars checked in for Williams.
Number 20.
A 3 off the inbound. Nails it from beyond the arc. 28 points for him.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Now here's Henderson from the arc. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The Wizards making a switch here.
First personal foul. Second.
Wizards trail by 13. And he lobs it up top. It's intercepted. Tipped. Pass to Jay. Puts it up from 15. The shot's good. Jay's got 37.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Kispert outside. Over to the wing. Here's Floyd. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Shots good by Henderson.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Henderson comes to help. Here's Jay. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect the young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Lets it go from 11. And another basket for Washington.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Henderson. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Kispert, the pass to Floyd. And here's Henderson. No good from outside.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pass to Floyd from deep three-point land. Shot is off, and now he's 9 for 12 from the field. Mexico City leading by 15. Going inside, and it's good. 2 points. Jay's got 42 in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Henderson outside. Pass to Sarr. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Soft touch off the glass.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Kispert. Launches a three, and the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And that one's good. Jay's got 44.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter. Four on the clock. Low block shot, and the shot goes. Jay's got 46.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Carrington. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Floyd, and there are the Wizards with another bucket. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So Mexico City wins it, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their